Buhari speaks from London hospital. It's no longer news that the President Muhammadu Buhari has travelled to the UK for a medical checkup. However, there were some reports that he planned military coup in Niger Republic, and this has prompted Buhari to speak. According to what Mr. Shehu said in Abuja on Wednesday, Mr. Buhari, who noted that he could run Nigeria from a London hospital, said that any illegal effort to depose a democratically elected government is not only despicable but also unacceptable to the democratic government around the world. Mr. Shehu also added that President Muhammadu Buhari, who was a beneficiary of the 1983 coup, has warned that the international community was hostile to the change of government by violent and unconstitutional means. Over the last 24 hours, it now seems the insecurity issue in Nigeria have not gone unnoticed after the British Commissioner's recent shows of concern. However, the United States has accused Nigeria of significant human rights abuses. They accuse Nigeria of not only terrorism but also unlawful and arbitrary killings by both government and non-state actors. Forced disappearance by the government, terrorists and criminal group, torture and cases of cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment by the government and terrorist group, harsh and life-threatening present condition. Also, the report also charged Nigeria for substantially interfering with the rights of lesbians, gay, bisexual, peaceful assembly, transgender, and others. Yes, it is no longer news that the president is not in Nigeria. He went abroad, he went to London to take care of himself. He went for a medical checkup that cannot be taken in Nigeria, and he has to travel. He had to travel out of the country for this medical checkup. Only God knows what this country is turning to. Is it impossible for him to equip this country's hospital? Now, there was a report that the resident doctors are planning to go on strike, to embark on strike. You can imagine, if they are treated well, will they have it in mind, or will they have the mind of going on for a strike? If they have been given what they really want, would they have gone for strike or even have it in mind to go on strike? No. And this is what Buhari is supposed to take care of, and he is supposed to lay good example for other politicians. He's even supposed to punish anybody, any politician, any leader that travel abroad for medical checkup or for medical treatment. Can't we do it in Nigeria? We have our Nigerian doctors traveling abroad to work. Why can't they stay here in Nigeria? Because they know they will not get what they want. Because they know that a little effort they have here will be wasted. Little knowledge they have here will also be wasted. And why would they be wasting their time? That is why they gather themselves together and quickly leave the country. For how long are we going to continue like this? For how long are we going to continue in this mess? Now Buhari has to say that he can rule the country from London. How possible is that? Is it possible for him to do that? Even when he was in the country and the country was going through hell during EndSARS, The country went through hell. What did he do? It took him how many weeks, even during COVID-19? It took him how many weeks before he could speak? Now he said he can speak from London. He can rule from London. The person that has not that did not even show during COVID-19 or during NSAS protest, now he's claiming that he can rule from London. Well, we shall keep our fingers crossed. We know he will not stay long. Maybe he might not be long at the London hospital, but depends on what his doctor said or what the doctor says. That will determine the length of time he will be there and how possible can he rule. He had to speak because of the threat from the other part of the country, especially Niger Republic. Yes, he has allowed these people. He has given them too much freedom. He has given them too much hands for them to enter Nigeria. They have liberty to enter the country anytime they want, and that is why they are taking it. They are taking the advantage of the country. They enter and do whatever they want. They enter and commit so many atrocities in the country, and nobody is even holding them responsible. Nobody is punishing anybody. And we also thank God for our international community because of their effort. Maybe this country would have, would have been facing another thing. We thank the US, who is really watching Nigeria. Maybe Nigeria would have gone bad, or the problem of Nigeria would have been worse than this if the US has not shown concern about what is going on. Now, they have accused Nigeria of human rights abuse. Yes, it is very correct and it is very right. The Nigerian government are abusing human rights. They are abusing human rights, and not only terrorism, but also unlawful and arbitrary killing by both the government and non-state actors. You see, forced disappearance by the government, terrorists and criminal group, torture and case of cruel, inhuman, disregarding treatment or punishment by the government and terrorist group, harsh and life-threatening prison condition. Also, the report also charged Nigeria for substantially interfering with the rights of lesbian, gay, bisexual, peaceful assembly, transgender, and others. Okay, yes, it is true. And Nigeria is, supporting terrorists. The Nigerian government, rather, are supporting terrorists, and that is why they have not been able to lay hold on them. They have not been able to capture them. They have not been able to put much effort, and it's really causing a lot of trouble in Nigeria. And the international body, that is the US, is also concerned about the government, conceding the issue of lesbian, gay, and bisexual, which is against the practice of Christianity believers in Nigeria and the Muslim believers in Nigeria. Let's see how what people feel about the Buhari ruling from London. This one said, how can PMB rule Nigeria from London? It's unreasonable, stupid to do that. It cannot be done. Vice President should take over now. Okay, where Buhari has been traveling, not today, and he has never given the Vice President the power to rule before he returns. You see, we don't know why he should not allow the Vice President to rule before he comes. Nigeria problem is much more cumbersome than lesbian and gay issue. The killing on daily basis is alarming. Yes, it's so alarming. We have better things to face, not lesbian or gay issues, and that is why they are against it, and that is why they are not in support of it at all. We have serious problems at hand. This one said that the president should face the country issue and not ask the other, and not his health. He should take care of the country's hospitals, so he won't need to fly every time. Okay, let's know what your takes are on this news story. Let's have it, and let's have your opinion on what is going on in this country about Buhari ruling from London. And I will see you on the other news. Bye for now. God bless you.